And good day, I am the Gadfly, Danny Tennell from the grassroots. We blacks have long abandoned what Dr. King, Malcolm X, and the real Black Panther Party were killed or assassinated or murdered for. And what is that? Resistance. We have traded actually resisting this social, political, and economic system of white supremacy for symbolism and feel-good speeches and feel-good marches to nowhere. We give these celebrations and words of mouth in church ceremonies and citywide public officials who have long sold out the black community for their own personal wealth and gain. Because we sold out a long time ago as a community. And we're feeling the effects of that sellout that we did. We traded conflict for comfort. We traded actual agitation for accommodation at the table of white supremacy. The bourgeois of black people are wholly committed to the plantation of the Democrats, who are controlled by white supremacists in and of themselves. I'll give an example. A memo went out during 2016 from Hillary Clinton saying that they put a cap on anyone that will bring up the Democrats doing anything for black people. And when Kamala Harris, in her first bid and failed bid for the presidency, was asked, will she do anything specifically for black people? Her words were, I'm not going to do anything that's going to only benefit black people. No! And then here in my city of Memphis, they invite Democrat shills like Roland Martin, who front and fake about how he's so outraged that in the city of Memphis that is majority black and blacks have no real power here. But what Roland Martin didn't tell you all was that in 2020, he took at least $250,000 to $300,000 from Donald Trump. But he didn't tell you that, did he? Where King, Malcolm X, and Black Panther Party members like Huey Newton, Fred Hampton, and Mark Clark, who was murdered by the FBI and Chicago police in December 1969. Dr. King murdered here in Memphis with the FBI and a special Army Tactic Union. Malcolm X murdered in 1965 in New York by a CIA agents. Because to really struggle, it's going to cost blood. And the majority of black leadership, so-called, a lot of them are political puppets of the very system they've compromised. And they know it. And this is the absolute truth. So, all these parades and speeches are merely symbolic performalism to nowhere. While the real work, the real agitation, the real truth stares us in the face. And that's why in 2026, we're faced with Donald Trump and the oligarchs who control him dismantling this country in real time. We must wake up from symbolism and performances and do the real work of revolution and change. Frederick Douglass said, we must do this by labor, by suffering, by sacrifice, and if need be, with our lives and with the lives of others. Stay woke.